besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are talking about the new Dolce & Gabbana Devotion Intense perfume. And if you guys know me, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I love Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana so much. This is a beautiful lemon sugar vanilla dessert type of fragrance. It is so warm and sweet, and there's a good balance of like floral and fresh in here as well to make it more wearable. But guys, on that dry down, you get this delicious creamy vanilla citrus gourmand that is just so mouth-watering and that I'm so obsessed with in my perfume collection. The opening is quite zesty and quite bright and uplifting. A lot of people find the sugar lemon note to be way too much, overpowering, and some people even find it to resemble your household cleaning products. I believe Lemon Pledge, you either love it or you just can't stand it. I really enjoy it, but I am a big fan of those lemon, sugar, vanilla fragrances, and I do think this is one of the more wearable ones. Here are the bottles side by side. I love the heart designs. I think they're so feminine and cute. This one is the Intense, and as you guys can see, the color is more orange toned, which I think does allude to one of the biggest differences with the perfumes, which I love, because if you are just looking at both of them, you'll be able to tell which vibe you're going for. So this one is the original. This is the 30 ml that I did purchase directly off of Ulta's website for $99. Now I do believe you can find it on discounters for much cheaper, which I think is absolutely great. And then this one for the Intense, the 50 ml and the 100 ml were the only sizes available on the Devotion website. And I also recently saw the same sizes available on Nordstrom. I will link that all down below. Thank you in advance if you do use my links. But for the 50 ml, it was $140, and then for the 100 ml, it's $175. So I did purchase, of course, the 50, and this is how she looks. Really, really stunning bottle. And I did want to mention, because I just saw this on Sephora for my Devotion lovers, that they are offering I believe it's a 150 ml for $156 if you did want to get a refill at any point. I think during a Sephora sale will be great. This one has a top note of the lemon sugar, mid note of panna cotta, rum, orange blossom, and base note of that creamy, delicious vanilla I was talking about. Now, this new one actually omits the panna cotta and the rum and even the lemon, and we get a top note of hazelnut, mid note of orange blossom, and base note of that really delicious vanilla, which is even maybe creamier in this scent. I do want to say, even though the notes are not listed, I still get hints of most of the original notes in this fragrance. I still get hints of the lemon. It's just more about that orange sweet blast of yummy citrus in the opening. I think it is more about the orange blossom. With the lemon, I just get hints of like lemon sugar a little bit in the background, which I really like. So on the opening, it is very citrusy, very sugary, and so delicious. It's still very bright, and then as it dries down, that is when I kind of start to get like this deep, warm, nutty facet. If I didn't know there was hazelnut in the fragrance, I would only say that comparing it to the original, there is something quite, like there's this extra layer of gourmand deliciousness, the scrumptious, sweet, warm, cozy layer that adds on to the original DNA. That was my biggest concern. I didn't want to lose the original backbone, and I think you definitely don't here. Again, I still get hints of the lemon in here. You still get this creamy panna cotta vanilla base, which is so mouth-watering, and that rum, I barely get it in the original. I think it just makes it more warm and more sensual, if anything, and you still get that, if not even more so, in the Intense. So I could even see that as well. as one of the supporting notes. But guys, this one really highlights that orange blossom. It really gives us this extra delicious density that I really want to highlight. I find the original, this one feels more fresh and airy and light, while this one feels a little heavier to me. Not super heavy to where it's cloying, but I definitely get something a bit more like deep and gourmand, and I think that's what they were going for with this fragrance. But again, not too heavy. You still have the citrus. It's still very bright and beautiful, but you again get that warm, cozy, nutty facet with the hazelnut, which I really like. It is so beautiful, so warm, sweet, and sensual, and I love it. I did give it a proper wear test. I've actually had this for about 3 days, and I do think that this one wears pretty similarly to the original, where I can smell it for up to 6 hours, and then I do like to reapply. If you don't like the zesty, bright, lemony opening of the original, I think that you might really enjoy this one because it just gets to the smooth, creamy vanilla citrus dessert part, and it kind of skips that bright, zesty, intense opening for some people. But who knows, someone might comment down below and say that this one smells now like orange glow. I don't know, but you do get that orange floral freshness and the sweet, yummy vanilla at the base with that hazelnut. The combination, it just comes together so seamlessly and so deliciously, and if I could describe this in one word, it would be irresistible. Now, do I like one over the other? That's really hard to say. Both beautiful, sweet, feminine, citrus, vanilla gourmands. The Intense is just more playing on that sweet, warm, fresh orange blossom floral note that is just so gorgeous in this scent. And then again with the vanilla and that hazelnut, I think it is a beautiful smooth blend. It's much more warm and smooth and seamless, where this blend again in the opening can be very sharp to some people with that lemon note, and a little sharp to me. But I do think, I mean, on both they get so creamy and so dessert like with the vanilla. The Intense is so beautiful to me, and it's different enough in my collection for me to have both. I'm so excited, and I kind of feel like this one, because it is a bit sweeter to me, a bit more dense, I think this is going to be better for the fall, maybe even. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!